Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. He's having a pop! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Le numéro 17.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. Luis Suarez. He's looking wide. That is a great pick out. Guzman gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's nice. And here's Suarez. Suarez is flagged offside. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. Kane. And it's Messi. And here's Yamal. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Cross needs to be good. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Paris are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. He's in. And a chance! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Son Heung-min. Great chance! Messi is always looking to break lines. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caicedo. Oh, good-looking ball. Camavinga, Alexander-Arnold. Yamal has the space to scheme. And that's been shot at goal! Yamal now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. Messi! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Kane. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pinches it off him. Koulibaly is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And Messi! Oh, crossbar!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Messi. And it's Caicedo. And this is Son Heung-min. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji. Robertson. And Akanji. Saban.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Good ball, good take. Messi gets into a good position. Space for him to turn and look. Getting up there! And a neat finish! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
So we're underway for the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Knocks it out wide. And that is headed... And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koulibaly. Pacho. Caicedo. Shifted it to the flank. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. Pavard. Inter Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Zabani promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. Now it's Luis Suarez. Camavinga makes the interception. Now it's Ben Yedder. And here's Messi. Kane. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Camavinga over to the right flank. That's where it came from. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Forward it goes.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Yamal. Lovely feet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that was somewhat errant. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. This might spell danger. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camavinga and Doué, and this is Kane, and it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min ploughing through the middle. He's going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Changement.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Serginho looking to hit the byline here. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. Robertson. Cross into the box. And that has been cleared. No foul, says the referee. Spread to the right. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Doué, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Doué. Doué!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nice looking ball. Messi. Robertson. Now it's
Il y aura
Messi.
2 minutes de temps
2
additionnel.
minutes to be added on. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Sur la rotation des bus autour du stade sur l'écran géant.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things already rolling. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. He's found a way through. He's having a pop. Goal! Inter! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kane is onto this. Messi. Caicedo. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal! It's loose and has another go! They want to be quick to recover this.
Inter definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And here's Yamal. Son Heung-min! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo. Now it's Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, super ball! A header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nuno Mendes. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. Caicedo. And Akanji. Jimenez. Distributed tidily. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And this is De Bruyne. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. And it's Messi. And it's Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. He's found some space. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's and the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's De Bruyne. And that's an errant pass. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Koulibaly. Pacho. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Yamal. And this is it's Kane! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Sporting ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Kane. Camavinga and Caicedo. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Takes aim and crosses. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Son Heung-min. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Kane. That's going wide left. And it's Serginho. Threads one in. Flings in across. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So right back into the action. Now it's Kane. Caicedo. Messi. And this is Kane. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Delivered low. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Serginho. Pacho. To Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Kane, so no flag here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Inter Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now that looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. And it's Kane. Aims beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. That's going to go a long way. He's well positioned here. And the shot! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Camavinga, now it's Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal. Now it's De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Now it's Doué. Kane. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Messi. Camavinga. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Drills one in. Vardiol.
And it's Doué.
Kane! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17.
Inter Milan
Numero
can
22.
make their change now with a break in play.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 18.
Camavinga. And Akanji. De Bruyne. Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to pass it through. Oyarzabal gets into a good position.
Oh, good climb! And that's a tiny finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Gol per l'Inter.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Doué.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kane.
Kane! And that's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fernandez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ah, he's given it away. He's in it.
And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
Vardiol. Caicedo. 5 minutes to add. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Doué. That's a good ball. Messi. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kane, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.